Okay, so this is the mCPx, and I've got a normal mode pitch issue. I'm actually testing this by having disconnected the throttle and tail sockets, so I'm able to adjust it. Now this is the first time I actually looked at doing this in the normal mode. Previously I've just been looking at the pitch in throttle hold, and I've recently got a digital pitch gauge, and that's when I've just realised that I think I've got a problem, but I don't seem to be able to solve it. So I've posted up on a forum on HeliFreak about this, and I'm doing a video for it now. Now let's first of all show you what it's like in throttle hold. Okay, now I've actually got throttle hold on a straight line pitch curve, so it's not moving at all as I move the stick. But you'll notice that the servos aren't misbehaving, and it's locked in. The swash is not moving. So throttle hold off. Let's put it in 3D or idle up. Okay. Okay, so full, round about half, fully down. Now I'm just going to move it back up to round about halfway, and you notice it's locked in on that position, and this swash is perfectly stable. I'm just going to mix in a bit of cyclic. Oh, now I moved it to the right and released the stick, and it's held. Move it to the left, it's not moving, it's held. Full forward, it's stuck. Full back, and it's stuck. To release that, move it opposite, full opposite. So I don't think that's right. Okay, so let's turn 3D off. And still sticking a bit. Right, normal mode, pitch fully down. Okay, nicely centralising. Right, so what I was going to show you is put normal mode up to about 50% throttle. Now those servos are moving. The rear one is pushing up and the two front pulling down. Now the swash is completely out of alignment, and it's done it all by itself. Now, like I say, I'm at mid stick. If I just pushed it up, it pushes in synchronization. Pushes up and down with all of them in sync, until when I get down to bottom stick, it will all of a sudden kind of click and go back to a level swash. So I'll show you that now. Pulling the stick all the way down, 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 bottom. So the servos have centralised. Swash is once again level, or pretty much. Okay, I know I've got to do a bit of fine tuning on it, hence the purpose of getting the pitch gauge. So if I move the pitch up and down, minimum to maximum, with a bit of speed, it's all working nicely. But as soon as I put it, say, mid stick or full or anywhere above the minimum, then it starts having the servos turning and turning and turning until it's off at this angle. Then it will move in synchronization at that position, which to me is very strange. I'm not experienced with heli, so I don't know why, but I'd like someone out there to maybe tell me if this is either normal or if there is a fix for it, or what I've got set up wrong. I've gone back through all my transmitter settings, and it's all correct, but I have double checked my transmitter settings. I've got a brushless mod on this and a twin tail mod, and I've as I said, I've disconnected those from the board, and also I've actually disconnected the ESC and the Steve, and I'm plugging the battery directly onto the original power lead, and it's behaving exactly the same. So I'm confident it's got nothing to do with any mods. I mean, this is just purely electronics. I'm using the DX6. I've tried the DX4 that came with the Heli. It's doing the same. Alright, so it's not my transmitter. But once again, it does it consistently every time. Put it right the way down to the bottom. Levels out. Around about half stick. The servos turn until they won't go anymore. And then pull all the way down to the minimum pitch. It levels out. So it's just feeding in quarter pitch. It won't go any further now. Full pitch, half pitch, quarter, minimum. Okay, full pitch. You can see the blades moving at this angle. The pitch is just increasing and increasing. The swash is quite far over. Pulling it down a bit. Swash is stationary. Pull it right down. Bang, levels out. Now in 3D mode, yeah. Swash using the cyclic seems not to want to return to the position, the center stick position. It holds that position. I don't know if it's meant to do that. I haven't looked into that. Right. And throttle hold, well, as I said, I've set that to a straight line. At the moment, good or bad, I'm just playing with it, seeing what I can get it to do. But when I did have it on a curve, which is how I always fly it, in throttle hold, the servos were not moving. They would just maintain the position that it's set on the pitch. So when looking at the pitch with throttle hold, I didn't have any concerns. Now I'm testing it in normal mode, and yeah, I do have concerns because it's continuing to crank those servos. Like I said, when I had a linear curve with throttle hold, as is recommended, 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, I was getting perfectly synchronized swash, and the servos weren't moving around of their own accord like it does on normal. So that's it. Thanks guys.